Hi, welcome back to Moving to Austin. People often ask me, Austin's so great and you're always talking about how cool it is. What are some of the, not so great things? I'm going to give you a pros and cons list just to help you understand what it's really like to live in Austin. So you're thinking about moving to Austin? I understand. We're getting about 4,000 people a month at this point. Whether you're moving to Austin for work, for a new start, or because we don't have a state income tax, I understand. We're getting about 4,000 people a month that are moving to Austin. So you're in good company with 4,000 people a month moving to Austin. I've been here for about 30 years, so I kind of know the ins and outs of what it's really like to live in Austin. I'm going to give you a pros and cons list to help you make your own decision. And if you're new here, my name is Christopher Bove, and you're watching Moving to Austin. I post 2 or 3 videos a week, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, that way you get notified, and you can learn more about moving to Austin. Pro tip number 1, the job market is on fire. Apple just expanded their billion-dollar campus in North Austin. They're gonna hire, they said, up to 20,000 new employees. We've got Tesla's Gigafactory, which seems to always be hiring. We've got Oracle, which has got a huge headquarters down on Town Lake. Nobody's looking for a job in Austin. If you want one, you got one. Now, the flip side of that is the housing market is expensive, but it's not expensive when you compare it to New York or Los Angeles or Florida. We're about 8% lower than the national average. That's including the entire Austin statistical area. They call that the MSA. That's just what they call it. But if you have the right realtor with you, it's very easy to navigate the housing market. Another big reason people are moving to Austin and more generally into Texas is there's no state income tax. That's right, you keep more money in your pocket, which is great. That's where it belongs. More vacations, nicer car, bigger house. What's not to love? Well, property taxes aren't to love. It's May 1st right now. We all just got our property tax notice in the mail, and they're steep. They're up to 2.5%. 2.5% of the total assessed value of your home gets taxed. Now we've got exemptions for homestead and wildlife and agriculture and a bunch of other things. But as a whole, our property taxes kind of make up for that delta with no state income tax. But you still make out far better than you do in California or New York or Illinois. The outdoor lifestyle is another big pro. We've got a greenbelt that stretches from downtown all the way out into Westlake. It's about an 8-mile round trip of some really challenging hike and bike trails. We've also got Zilker Park, great for just hanging out, going for a dip in Barton Springs pool. Oh, Barton Springs, it is cold. It is 68 degrees in the middle of summer, which is a great heat relief. When you jump in, it's almost like you get lockjaw for a second. Once your body gets used to it, it's phenomenal. It actually feels better in the winter when you go for a polar bear plunge. The outdoor temperature is 38, and you jump into 68 degree water, it feels warm. Okay, the con side of that, the heat is real, though. It is really hot. 30 days in a row of over 100 degree weather, it gets to you. But again, that's what Barton Springs is for. You drop into Barton Springs and you forget all about the heat. Austin isn't just a city, it's kind of a vibe. We're known for being weird and creative, live music, food, and everybody's welcome. The problem is getting to all those venues and restaurants. Traffic's kind of a bear. We've only got 2 north-south arteries. We've got I-35, which is one of the busiest highways in the country, and we've got Loop 1 or MOPAC. We're going to get back to that Loop 1 or MOPAC thing. Those are the only 2 major highways that go north and south. Then east and west, we've got 71 in the south, and we've got 183 in the north. Other than that, it's all surface roads. So those 4 roads get pretty congested. Oh, getting back to Loop 1 or MOPAC, it's the same road. But for some reason in Texas, everything gets a number, everything gets a name. So when you're giving directions, I'll say take MOPAC, and somebody will call me and say, well, I can't find MOPAC, I'm on Loop 1. You're fine. Or they'll say, hey, I'm on Northland Drive, where's 2222? You're on it, same road. Highway 71, then white. I-35, Highway 290. Research Boulevard, 183. You get the picture. Another big plus is the school system. We've got a phenomenal school system here in Austin. We've got magnet schools for arts and for STEM and for business. We've got the Eanes Independent School District in Southwest Austin, which has got some of the finest schools in the country, which has produced, I think, 3, maybe 4 Super Bowl champion quarterbacks. Thank you, Drew Brees. But with so many things drawing people to Austin, we do have growing pains. The city bird of Austin is a construction crane. I can look out the window right now and I'll probably count 20 of them. They're building downtown. They're trying to build a second downtown up by the Domain, which is north. East Austin is exploding with growth, but that creates traffic. It creates crowded parks. It creates crowded roads. There's always a trade-off. There's a yin to the yang. Here's the last tip for you. It's the creativity in Austin. We host South by Southwest every year, February or March. It's 2 weeks of intense technology and movies and AI and music seminars. It's just phenomenal. 500 bands from around the world. Most of them you've never heard of and don't have a contract. It's great to pick up, to be the first one to hear somebody and then hear them on the radio a year later. Say, oh, I knew them when. They were so much better back then before they went commercial. We've also got the ACL Festival, 2 weekends in late October, early November, with 100 bands, headliners on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, and tons of performing arts and booths and food and booze. It is just a blast. But it does seem that it's either raining and you'll lose your tennis shoes in Zilker Park, or it is so hot you have to wear a bandana around your face like an old bandit from the Old West, because the dirt is just kicking up everywhere. But it's a great time. 400,000 people all hanging out in Zilker Park, listening to music, getting along great. It's just a blast. So there you have it. Pros and cons of living in Austin. Like I said, I've been here 30 years. I couldn't love this city more. It has everything you can even dream. It has everything you'd want. So is Austin the best place in the country to live? I think so. Whether you're single, newly married, raising a family, whatever you're looking for, Austin has a home for you. Don't forget, if you liked what you saw, click the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I'll see you next time on Moving to Austin.